Hey there, I'm Jessica, and it's been a while, probably over a month since I posted last, and I wanted to share a little bit about what's going on. I'm bipolar. I've been diagnosed back when I was 23, and I've been dealing with that ever since. Um, oh gosh. But I live at home with family. I'm in my 30s right now, and I guess I've always failed to launch the nest, so to speak. But I am, I am just wanted to check in with everybody. I haven't been doing so well. I got super stressed out. Part of my finances got is potentially going to be cut, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. And I had a niece recently that got Baker acted, which is put in the mental institute. And then my mom was leaving town and leaving me, and had a few extra bills, and oh gosh, I just I sometimes get so tired of it all, and I get this feeling like I don't want to carry on, and it's not that I don't want to keep living. It's just reality is so complex, and there's so many layers, and I I just get this overall feeling like I don't want to carry on, and it's tough to go through because you wake up the next morning and you're still there, and you do need to carry on. And it's been challenging the last couple weeks. I I got myself a bag of weed, I got a bunch of cigarettes, and I just sat around and indulged for a while. I even picked myself up a bottle of alcohol and had some vodka the other night, which I rarely drink. But I decided the next day after the vodka, I was hungover. I decided I'm not gonna let these things bother me anymore. Um, it's just not worth my peace of mind. Nothing is worth my peace of mind. And I made a list of everything around the house that I needed to do. It was a long list. I had a couple bills I had to call and pay. I had to clean out a refrigerator and vacuum and clean out my car and plant a raspberry plant and plant some basil and all these things I've been putting off, and I finally did it, and I stopped smoking a lot less, and I'm not going out and buying any more cigarettes. But yeah, so there's like a period when you go through depression or feeling bad, you just want to check out. And I did for 2 weeks, and I even stopped my exercising. And I realized I don't want to do that anymore. I want to show up being my best every day. And, I don't want to fall away from being in love with this planet, with myself. And I've just been feeling fear also, like this overriding feel. Hi, Bowie. This is a dog. Come on. Go. 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 And I've just been feeling this, under the stream of frustration towards a sister, and a frustration towards my family, and frustration in not realizing my own dreams. I just feel, a little helpless, and it's okay. It's just, and then on top of that, there's like another layer of feeling angry and sad at the world. And, everything around us is so sacred. It's so beautiful. And I just feel that humanity is like just pooping over everything and polluting everything. And it sometimes saddens me. And I feel powerless because I'm not a great scientist to invent things to help save the planet, and I'm, just a kind of struggling artist, and that's okay. But yeah, it's just this frustration over the world and the way it is, and it just makes me sad. And I feel a level of I'm gonna be okay, and this feeling will pass. And yes, I may always have a little bit of sadness over the planet. I don't know if that's gonna go away. Like, we're such an amazing species, everything we've accomplished here on this planet, and it's like, we're missing that, like, next step of, like, taking care of our environment and not polluting it. And we need a giant leap forward in humanity and efforts to protect the sacredness of everything, of human life, of animal life, of insects life, of plants life. We really need to preserve that. And I feel really sad because we're not. And I don't know what to do except, be myself, practice kindness, and practice love, and practice self-love, and no, don't. But yeah. So, and then there's this, we have a long history in our planet of war, and there's this feeling like we and I have this really huge fear of war. We are in a time of peace, and there's a quote: in times of peace, prepare for war. And I just think it's a very real thing. Maybe it's not happening where you're living, and I know it's not happening around me, but it is happening all over the world, and there's no reason why it won't happen again. And I guess I'm trying to overcome that fear of that happening to humanity. And then there's also a fear of scarcity. Like, in America, we have an abundance of food. I mean, as long as you have the money to get it. And healthy food is more expensive than unhealthy food. And it's just, I have a fear of food shortages happening, and all these fears that I have and these frustrations that I have, I feel very fucking helpless. excuse me, very effing helpless. And then I gotta come back to the present moment. That's like, oh yeah, none of this stuff is happening. And this is happening. This beautiful planet, these trees, this sunshine, this, this breath, that's happening. And come what way, and come what may, it's gonna be okay. Either way, we all come on this planet with a breath, and we all leave with a breath. And this existence is very temporary. It's changing, and it's constantly changing, and I'm never ever gonna be the same as I was the day before. And even when I leave this life, I still won't be the same. It's gonna change. And when you're moving through this life, I feel like it's important to realize that it's transitory. All of it is. Everything. The job you have might not be the same job you're gonna have tomorrow. The kids and wife that you had might not be there tomorrow. And it's, all left up to this big matrix of life and consciousness and free will and choice. And I just feel there's a disempowering feeling, like a feeling of being so helpless because I can't control anything around me. And then there's a feeling of like remembrance that, oh yes, I can control something, and that's myself. That's my actions, that's my words, that's my thoughts, that's my mind, that's my heart. And even those things, on some level, are hard to control unless you have a certain practice like meditation or exercise or something that helps you maintain control. And right now, I guess, in my life, I'm trying to go through these emotions of like frustration and anger and fear and have control over them. And, look at them in their face, the frustration, the fears, the anger, and say, you know what? You don't have any control over me. I'm going to practice peace. I'm going to practice love. I'm going to practice acceptance. And I'm going to flow like water. In essence, that's what I am. And I don't know. I'm gonna be okay. I finally moved past the funk that I was in, and I am accepting myself and the world around me with grace, and only through grace and guidance do I remember on a daily basis who I am, why I'm here, and what my purpose is. And even sometimes that trying to define who I am and why I'm here and my purpose, sometimes that gets a little lost. And I'm okay with that. Part of the journey is losing oneself, finding oneself, losing oneself, finding oneself. But really finding permanence in the impermanence. And yeah, so yeah, I'm Sunny, or Jessica Jean, and yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more videos here soon, talk about what's going on, but for now, I just wanted to share that, and I'll talk to you later. You guys have a great day. If you feel like subscribing, do. This is my random rants for now. I planned on doing more, but I don't know. Who knows? I'll be back though. This is a release, a way for me to release this and allow a chance for healing, which I'm doing. Anyways, y'all have a very enlightened, loving, beautiful, kind, happy day, and I will do the same. Okay, until next time, you guys, peace and prosper.